to me. You know, it will last only for a while. But when the sun shines, you wear a smile. And I say thank you, Jesus, in the presence of all. Lord, so hear my voice. They need to hear it a big in the morning. You to be over in the morning. I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to worry your mind. Every day's a new day. Yesterday's dead and gone. Just take yourself home and just carry yourself on. In the morning, sun's gonna shine on your face, make you feel like you can run this race.
That's what I call music for the heart, music for the soul, music for you, the connoisseur. Man, it's a collaboration there. Anita Baker and the Winans. Don't worry, it will be all over in the morning. Ain't no need to worry. It will be all over the morning. Inspirational music there for you, huh? Yeah, if you're going through a rough patch, don't worry. It will be all over in the morning. Hey, yeah. And all you have to have is keep the faith, as they say. Anita Baker there, ably assisting the Winans. Mini concert by the Winans, actually, because we also got to hear Love Has No Color, You My Brother. Huh? Yeah, try saying that many times. Mzanz, yeah, Love Has No Color, You My Brother. A song there that features Michael McDonald, who, by the way, teamed up with Aretha Franklin in ever-changing times, and the likes of James Ingram as well. Great song. And there was also L.J. Reynolds, Tomorrow. Hey, don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow might bring sorrow. So whatever it is that you want to do today. Tomorrow might bring sorrow. Don't wait until tomorrow. Hey, whatever it is that you want to do today. Tomorrow, no ways. Don't delay, in other words. A bit of advice there. Three great tunes there that give advice on this lovely, terrific Thursday afternoon. It's almost afternoon. We can still call it morning because it hasn't struck 12 o'clock. It's 14 before 12, actually. Still talking, wanting to know what advice you'd give to a brother whose girlfriend of 4 years says she doesn't want to get married to him. There's no doubt that they're in love, madly in love, but she still says no to marriage. And he's wondering what to do. What would you do if you were in that situation? I say JJ Mujaji says, I'll be very happy, keep the relationship and marry someone else. Hey, but JJ, I think you're saying this tongue in cheek. You don't really mean it now, do you? Or maybe you do, who knows? But hey, JJ says so. Keep the relationship and marry someone else. Well, that's what he would do. What is it that you would do in that situation if you were to find yourself in that type of situation? I see Ronnie says, "Na ga ke tle go pateletsa go rwala setlhako se na le meitlo mo teng ga sone." No, ga ke go pateletsa go rwala setlhako se na le meitlo, and ga ke tlo go pateletsa pitse gore e nwe metsi sa batle. I will live here with peace, and modimo tla mpha o batlang nyalo ebile ke mo rata kanten klar. Ke Ronnie ya rinyalo. Thanks a lot there, Ronnie. We appreciate that, man. Someone says, I'd rather call the relationship off and rather catch the flu, not feelings. Okay. I'd rather catch the flu, not feelings, because I'll be wasting my time if I keep on chewing, says Little King. Hey, Little King. All right. Thanks a lot there, Little King. We really appreciate your comment, man. Yeah, we appreciate all the comments that come in because you take your time, to get in touch and to have your say. So, yeah, we appreciate that. Let's find out what Sipo has to say here.
Hey, Mr. Maseko, good morning.
Yes, Sipo, good morning.
I just want to say today is my daughter's birthday before I comment on the topic. She's turning 8. In my culture, issue of marriage is serious, Mr. Maseko, because it's about uniting, my ancestors with my partner's ancestors, you know, because here's the trick. They don't want to get married. Are they staying together? Because it's an African thing. When they're staying together, what happens when, God forbid, one of them passes on while they're staying together without anything that is formalized? It's a problem because now, culturally, you will be forced to marry that person if they are no more. So, yeah. Then if they don't want to get married, they can mamachole and not stay together. Then that's not a problem for me. But the moment they stay together, then basically they are married. They are just not doing things right. That's my opinion on this one. Sipoya from Cleveland.
Okay, Sipo, thank you once again, man. Once again, a contribution from you, well appreciated. Yeah, they live together, huh? They stay together, not married. Now, what if one passes away, like Sipo says, and yeah, they're not married, but they live together. Hey, yeah. Well, Sipo, thanks a lot for that. And let's see who else has gotten through here. Happy birthday to your little girl, by the way. Happy birthday to you, and hope she sees many, many more. And Tabi Singh says, not everyone is for marriage, but the question is, what happens when your partner gets married while you're still in the relationship? I'll move on, says in Tabi Singh. And Tabi Singh, someone has just said that a few minutes ago. JJ was saying that he would stay in a relationship but then get married to someone else. Yeah, so Tabi Singh wonders what would happen. Huh? The question is, what happens when your partner gets married while you're still in the relationship? All right, who else is with us? Homuto says, as long as we love each other, I can't call the relationship off. The time will come. We will wait. Kana mudimu le badimu ke bone ba atlolang. O rialo Homotso. Thanks a lot for the Homotso. People have different reasons why they want to tie the knot. So if my partner doesn't want to get married to me, I will just respect his decision and move on. Kanyisile, who says that. By the way, people inbox here, you can do that. I gave you the permission to do so. To inbox also if maybe you wouldn't like, but the WhatsApp will do the trick as well. No one will see your comment, and you may not even tell me who you are. But then inboxing is still okay. And on my timeline on Facebook, hey, people are afraid to say to talk there. Yeah, everyone will see your comments. Huh? That's what they think. Well, Mandla says it will depend on her reasons on why she doesn't want to be married to me. Fortunately, I'm a good listener. I understand that some people were just never meant for marriage. Otherwise, I don't stay on a pessimistic relationship. All right, says Mandla. Okay, Mandla. Thank you there. Someone else says, yeah, if we are doing just fine, happy. All right, I did do this. Who else is here? Lebo Hang says, I think it will depend on the type of relationship we have with you have with your partner. But if both of us want our relationship to be taken to the next level, then why not? It will only be a matter of whether we will be emotionally ready or not. Okay, you don't really give me an answer there, Lebo, because this man wants advice. I see some people, just like Lebo, are not really giving advice. But yeah, you tell us what you would do. Yeah, it's still okay for you to let us know what it is that you would do under those circumstances. There's Queen. Hello, Queen. Queen this Thursday morning says, dumelang baretsi go haye. Na ke na le toro ya lenyalo la ka. If my partner doesn't want to get married, then when will I change my surname? The relationship is off. Ke batla go bidiwa me mang mang. All right, that's what Queen looks forward to: marriage, tying the knot, and living happily ever after. So if it doesn't happen, she wants that surname to change also. What's wrong with your surname, Queen? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I understand what you say. And the last one here from Miss K, who says, I wouldn't call the relationship off because the most important thing is how we love each other. Some people are in marriages for wrong reasons, e.g., money, to prove a point to friends and family. And some are being abused in all forms in the name of so-called marriage. How we actually love, appreciate, and respect each other in a relationship is way more important than anything else. Not everybody will get married. It says Miss K in Ogden. Miss K, Re lebogile go menagane. Yeah, you can do the same, by the way, if you'd like to weigh in on this. Thanks for the compliments, the music, and whatever you say about the show, the radio station, Radio Bob Africa. We love it. But we also know that you have an opinion as well, huh? Or maybe even an experience of such things, in which case you can then let us know about that. 068 444 2424 on WhatsApp.
Do you have a small to medium business and want to advertise with us? Let's help you grow your business through Radio Bob on-air advertising, on-site broadcasting, on-air activations, social media advertising, audio advert production, website advertising, and mobile app advertising. To get the rates applicable to your business, send us an email at marketing@radiobob.africa. Marketing@radiobob.africa. Radio Bob, the station with a mind of its own.
I can't believe it's real. I see you've lost the feel of how we used to be in love so passionately. You say that you love me, but love has loyalty, and yours goes out the door with all the girls you see. You call yourself a man, but then you act so weak. Yeah, this is so hard to face. A home has lost grace, and if I let you stay, then that's the price I'll pay. It's not an easy thing to face the truth you see. I cook, I clean, you know I give you everything, and still you cheat. Oh, what would you do for me? Oh, what would you do if you were me? I know just what you mean, exactly what I did, okay? With all your fantasies, I take responsibility. I will never do this again. I promise I'll stay here with you. Oh, I know it's hard for you. Where there's a will, there's a way. I swear I hate being me, but it's the lesson learned. All good things must come to an end, but I can't seem to let it go. Yeah. I don't wanna leave. Won't you let me stay? I wanna stay. Yeah.
I don't wanna leave, baby. I don't wanna leave. I just wanna stay.
Hi, this is Judith Supuma. You're listening to Radio Bob, the station with a mind of its own.
Radio Bob Africa.
Ibangwanesiri ungingabayini ngaphandle kwakho usutha siyeke ngempela siyeke ngingabayini ngaphandle kwakho uthando lwami wadlala ngalo wayiphula wayilahla inhliziyo angeke ngikumele mina sengiqedile siyeke uthando olunjena avamile lukhanyo kwenkanyezi evamile angeke ngikumele mina sengiqedile inkulumo yakho iyangimangaza inhliziyo yami soze yakukhohlwa uthi siyeke ngempela siyeke noma nokho kubuhlungu ngithi baba baby wami siyeke wathatha uthando lwami wadlala ngalo wayiphula wayilahla inhliziyo angeke ngikumele mina sengiqedile siyeke uthando olunjena avamile lukhanyo kwenkanyezi evamile angeke ngikumele mina sengiqedile ngeke ngikumele udlale ngenhliziyo yami thina masiyeke
Masiyeke. All right. Yeah, let's call it quits. It sounds like the advice there by the Nameless Band. Masiyeke. Let's call it quits, man. Let's get out of this relationship, or let's call it off, as it were. Let's call it a day, as people would say. Nameless Band there. Masiyeke. Talking about what's happening in someone's life, where he wants to live with someone he loves, marry her, and she is not budging. She's putting her foot down and saying, "No ways do I want to get married." What does the man do? Huh? He's asking the question, "Mabayege?" No, I don't think so. I think something can be done, man. There's always a solution to the problem. Some people will say the solution is that he should call it off, but then I think there's a better solution. Yegelela Munewa, they're featuring Donald, who, by the way, hails from this part of the world, the Northwest Province. There's the boy that we are proud of in the Northwest Province. That's Donald. Yegelela. Plenty more still on the way. Between 1 and 2 this afternoon, we'll do something different. I'll let you know. We were doing something yesterday that has to do with the towns, cities, and so on. In the titles of the songs today, what is it about? I'll be letting you know in a short space of time. But for now, at 4 minutes past 12, talking about time, let's do some of the comments that have come in. There's one there that also gives advice. Not everybody will get married, says Mulwandua. Now I tell you, I ain't a marrying type. How tsolela undumela? It's your time you waste, not mine. All right, it's your time you waste, not mine. Thanks a lot there. I love punctuation, man. Punctuation at Tusa. When you punctuate, Tusa. So when you read here, after the two, punctuation helps. What do you comma too? They're there for a reason. Hey, a comma is there for a reason. But on Facebook, people don't do commas and all, then full stops. Tusa. And I wanted to, but hey, this one will be offensive. I'll tell you off AKB. It's when you don't do punctuation, hey, when you don't, but but say about why not say comma or full stop? I'll let you. Someone says, hey, man. I'll just continue with. I can't read this one on air. Hey, Banna. Hey, Chabis worrying. There's someone here who says, I won't call the relationship off, but continue with it because we love each other and we have kids together. So leaving her won't be a solution. Now, says someone who has kids. Now, this guy doesn't tell us here. That's another important thing. Do they have kids? No, he doesn't say. I doubt if they do. God, I think he would have said if they have kids. They've been together for 4 years as boyfriend and girlfriend, but no mention of kids. But then John has kids. He says he would stay because they have 2 kids together. He would still stay in that relationship, not call it off for the sake of the children. Yeah, people tend to say so. People stay in relationships, some in even abusive ones, because children are there. They don't want their children to suffer. Meshach says it will depend on the reasons, but you can take it to the water. You can't force it to drink. Amen. Says Uding. Uding. Thanks a lot, man. Meshach. All right. Who else is here? This is geez, man. Okay, I've done all of these. And the last one, there's the last one that I saw somewhere. Yeah, I'll look for it. There's the last one that I saw. Comments that have come in. Thanks so much for those. Someone says here, hi, Vincent. I'm with you. Okay. Salis Musala, Raile Buhane. Yeah, thanks, man, for being part of the show today. Do you have any view, though, Salis? I believe you have any view about this. What would you say? What would you do, Salis, I'm putting you on the spot, Salis. What would you do if it were to happen to you? Yeah, tell us about it. What is it that you do if it happened to you? I see you complimenting. All right, it's a great thing, a great show, you say. But then what would you do if you found yourself in a situation like this? I'm putting you on the spot. Yeah. So let us know. 068 444 2424. The WhatsApp line it is, where you can give advice to the brother here who is in that predicament, not knowing what to do because he loves, who is loved by him, is proposing something different, just staying in the relationship without getting married while he proposes marriage. Now, the day is International Day of Prayer and Awareness Against Trafficking. Hey, but human trafficking, that is. Yeah, it's an important day, I must say. Very, very important day. I see the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace and the International Union of Superiors General has decided to designate the 8th of February as an annual day of prayer and awareness against human trafficking. An important day it is. So we'll talk a bit about that after a few great songs that we have. I see that the Catholics all over the world are, encouraged to host or attend prayer services on this day to create greater awareness about this phenomenon, human trafficking. Yeah, something that has reared its ugly head among us, where people are trafficked, left, right, and center. You hear of kids being taken to foreign countries, women being taken to foreign countries, where they become sex slaves and so on and so forth. Very, very, very disturbing. That is. We'll talk a bit about that after a few great songs that we have here. And let me just say here and now, after one, songs with the word who in the titles, how many can we give us? In right away, 068 444 2424.
DJ's Boo.
And just congratulate you guys on reviving and keeping alive the legacy that is Radio Pop. We appreciate you and congratulations. I remember about George Manyusi. I remember Kaya Cool very well. I used to be a very big fan of Kaya Cool. He's one of my radio greats. I used to listen to Tish Mataz. I used to listen to Fat Joe. I used to listen to Adil More. I used to listen to Bob Mapen. I need to remember I was one of the people who was a fan of Radio Pop from when I was a lighty. That's one of the things actually that encouraged me to study Pitori, because I was always hearing those guys talk about Pitori. That's why I love radio so much. I was inspired by all the Radio Pop greats.
DJ's Boo, Sibusiso Liope. Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
People crying, can't find something to believe. They put so much faith in people who are lying. They're so easy to deceive. Ain't no mystery, you know the words set you free. They're for all the world to see. When you got it on your side, there's no reason left to hide. You gotta give it to receive. Hey, the message is love. There's a message, a message is love. On the streets, tell everybody, hey. Oh, love is the message, and the message is love. Deep in every heart, there's an answer. What will it take to make it real? Leave from a soul behind a wall of confusion. Still can tell you what you feel. Why must it be the sign of something burning in the night to make us hunger for the day? Oh, ain't no mystery, just love enough to let it be. Everybody knows the way. Yeah, the message is love is the message. The message is love. From the streets to the mountains to the hills. Tell everybody what you're dreaming of. Tell them love is the message, and the message is love. Is love. Can you hear the sound? Must be there spinning around. We're gonna find out just what the world is all about. The message, love is the message, and the message is love. From the streets to the mountains to the hills, I wanna tell everybody, hey. I want you to know absolute love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tell everybody. Yeah, that's the love, that's the love all around the world. Yeah, yeah. People are crying, people are dying. Tell me where you go. Yeah, yeah. Tell everybody what you're dreaming of. Love is the message, and the message is LOVE.
Radio Pop Africa, the station.
We have the chance to turn the pages over, write what we want to write. We gotta make ends meet before we get much older. We're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's son. Hello, look at each other. Down the barrel of a gun. Your voice trying to understand it. Make the noise and make it clear. We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with fear. It's time. We know we all can stand together. Powerful, believing we can make it better. Ooh, we're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's son. Hello, give a look at each other. Down the barrel of a gun. Down the one's trying to understand it. Make the noise and make it clear. We're not gonna sit in
It's a protest song, this. Huh? We're not going to live in silence. We're not going to live in fear. You are the voice. So stand up, man, and be counted, all right? Do the right thing. Go out there and let the powers that be that you cannot stand it anymore, huh? Yeah, it's a protest song there by the man from down under Australia. He used to be with a band called the Little River Band. The name is John Fenham. You are the voice. One that dates back in the late 80s there. Still sounds good, man. Huh? Yeah, still has that HIT all over it. Well, the message is love. Love is the message. Yet another song that has a positive message in it. Well, I've always said something about his songs, referring here to the Right Reverend Al Green. His songs have positive messages. Come to think of it, he gave us one called Let's Stay Together, meaning let's live harmoniously side by side. And there was one called Love and Happiness, among others, and a couple of others that I've forgotten. And this one as well. Love is the message, and the message is love. Let's spread love because love is all we need to make this world a better place. Make love, not war, as they say. Arthur Baker there, the Backbeat Disciples, featuring the Right Reverend himself, Al Green. Great song there. 21 past 12 it is. It's Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own. You can get us on our app, all right? The Radio Pop Africa app, which is easily downloadable, all right? It's available also on Play Store. So all you have to do is just make sure that you download that. It takes less than 5 minutes to do so. And you'll be able to carry us anywhere in the world. Listen to the station, even in the remotest areas of the world, those far-flung areas of the world. You can still catch us. We are here, we are there, we are everywhere. In other words, Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own. 22 past 12. Good afternoon, I can safely say now. Hey, I like saying afternoon in the morning. And someone was saying, hey, but no, that is why or a afternoon is I saying hakana. Well, it's because I'm a bit like Mr. Manzana, you see. I'm a bit like no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, man. And I see among the events that made headlines on this day, 1996, 8th of February, a cargo plane crashed into a market in Kinshasa, Zaire, killing at least 350 people. Sad news. One of those events that made headlines in Africa. Apparently, an Africa Air Antonov 32 cargo plane crashed into a market made of wood and iron shacks. Killing around 350 people in Kinshasa, in Zaire, which is now known as the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. And geez, man, did I watch? No, I didn't watch the match, the winning. You're not sure. Hey, I'm putting you on the spot here because I decided I was so heartbroken. I didn't want to. I didn't watch the rest of that game. Geez, man, I don't even. Yeah, it shows. You see now. It really shows that, under normal circumstances, I would check in the morning. Immediately, it's going. I only remember now when I talk about the DRC. It just shows that since Bafana Batsuile, not going to the final, that is, I decided to forget about it. Jeez, I didn't even talk about Bafana this morning. Just to show you what I really didn't. I didn't care. So the DRC. Ivory Coast. Going to the final. All right, so there you go, Ivory Coast going to the final. Hey, someone out there says, yeah, this guy is really doesn't care anymore about AFCON. Yeah, of course I don't care anymore about AFCON. The boys will be playing the Kiss Your Sister game. They call it the Kiss Your Sister game. The Kissing Your Sister game. That's on Saturday. That's Bafana Bafana. I heard Michael Abramson, Ibisa Joalo. That is the Kissing Your Sister game. Kissing your sister is nothing important, it's really, it's one of those things. It's not important. So that's what he calls it. Yeah, it's a not important game. Third place. They'll be fighting with the DRC for the third place this coming Saturday. And the big one, the final, on Sunday, of course. Now, let's see here. We talk about International Day of Prayer and Awareness Against Human Trafficking. And human trafficking is rife, through prayer. Some people believe we not only reflect on the experience of those that have suffered through this thing called human trafficking, but also tend to comfort, strengthen, and help empower those who survived this ordeal of human trafficking. And human trafficking is where they decide to take people to other countries, a trade, in other words, in people and exploit them for profit. People of all genders, ages, and backgrounds can become victims of this crime, which occurs in every region of the world. It's not only confined to Africa, by the way. It happens all over the world, apparently. And traffickers use means of violence, fraudulent employment agencies and fake promises of education, job opportunities. You know how rife unemployment is. So people tend to fall prey to these people who say, we've got a job for you. You can go to, for instance, Australia, get a job there. You can take you to Ghana, for instance. It can take you to Britain. We have a job for you there, especially with your qualifications. You'll be able to make it. And everything, things look real. Things look real, and you feel, geez, man, now is my time. I'm getting a break here. Can't in no ways you are being trafficked. Hey, yeah. So people should be very careful. The organized networks or individuals behind this type of thing, take advantage of people who are vulnerable, desperate, simply seeking a better life, and they prey on those. So yeah, hey, bad. Human Trafficking Day. What do they call it actually? Not necessarily that, but it's called an annual day of prayer and awareness against human trafficking. This day that happens to be the 8th of February. And the day that's big in SA, a big day in SA, because it's the day of Sona, State of the Nation address by Cyril Ramaphosa, our president. Something that, some of us will look forward to and find out what he has to say about the state of the nation. So, hey, something to look forward to later today. Later today also, between 6 and 10, of course, your time with great man of the radio, GMS, will be your man. That's between 6 and 10 tonight. Don't forget, nowhere else but right here on Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
Munakaladi with Peter Vos Manzana.
Good morning, Mr. Manzana. Thank you for coming back through Radio Bob. Now we have only 2 radio stations, Radio Bob and the others. Welcome back, Jabuko Pretoria. I didn't say that, Jabuko, but let's watch. So, Gini Buake Sansikele, Musimanyana, Honeano Sansi Hodile, Kisarata Hurumula, Ralebo Habrapida Camino Monati Tata, Haile Sunday, Radio Elela Kohudimo, God bless you, and Radio Bob Africa, given Kwaneka Kwale Shabile Kakwa Birds. Morning, Manzana, radio iklokola, the speakers dika kuamusi, let the internet airwaves deliver the best of you from South Musala Ntoika kwa Bloemfontein. My Sundays will never be the same. Long live Peter. No one does it like you do. Damn, you have no idea of how much following you have, bro. Peter, you do this effortlessly. Ki aniki kakwa klephat kakwa Pretoria.
Munakaladi with Peter Vos Manzana. Sundays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
Abantu dala benvalendlela besithi andiyonto futhi ndaboniswa kodwa ngome ngaphakathi kwami ngibale sibali nobuha nokuvuka komntu nolonwabo lungapheliyo. Abantu kudala bengivalela indlela besithi andiyonto futhi ndiyaboniswa kodwa ingoma engaphakathi kwami ngibale sibali nobuwa nokuvuka komntu nolonwabo lungapheliyo. Izovusela umphefumulo wakho ingithembele itsha tata nasuyibele ngoma izovusela umphefumulo wakho nyawo zami koke undise kwanhliziyo ndise apho kungenjena kudala sithi nyawo zami ndise ndikoke undise kwanhliziyo ndise apho kungenjena umphefumulo wahlukene tathanda suyivele ngoma izokusalela umphefumulo wakho inikitembele nja tathanda suyivele ngoma izokusalela umphefumulo wakho inikitembele nja Zuyivele ngoma izokusalela umphefumulo wakho inikitembele nja Zuyivele ngoma izokusalela umphefumulo wakho inikitembele nja
Hi, this is Philip Sukuma. You're listening to Radio Pop.
Andibona wena andisakwazi nokuzibamba ndinquma kakhulu andibona wena andali ndiyoyika ukuthetha nawe kodwa nomkhitha kanigituba ndithethe nawe oh ndiyacela mamela ngawe ndiyasifela khawuleza sondela ndikuthanda okwempela ubuhle bakho inhliziyo yami igcwele uthando lwakho inkomo zikhona babazali bakho ndizimisela ukuba ngumyeni wakho ndiyacela mamela ngawe ndiyasifela khawuleza sondela ndikuthanda okwempela Mamela, go and just fella, Kauleza sondela, kauleza sondela. Tando kwempela, tando kwempela. Yakela mamela, yakela mamela. Kawenja svela, kawenja svela. Kauleza sondela, kauleza sondela. Tando kwempela, tando kwempela. Yakela mamela, yakela mamela. Kawenja svela, kawenja svela. Kauleza sondela, kauleza sondela. Tando kwempela, tando kwempela.
Rabawa with Vincent Maseko. Weekdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Radio Bob Africa. The station with a mind of its own.
all the hits and so much more on a Thursday afternoon. Good afternoon, and a big hearty warm welcome to the show. You've just joined us. Welcome to it. It's Karabo the Utando, Dino Tando. And just before that, Nomkita by Musa, another stunning musician from home. Lengoma by Zahara. May she continue to rest in peace. Three great tunes from home, music to relish and cherish. Is what I call the cream of the crop of South African music, man. Music to be loud and proud about. And we've got plenty of that still coming up. In the next hour, songs with the word who in the titles, WHO. Which ones can you think of today? Who, WHO, not the World Health Organization. I'm talking about the word who. Which ones can you come up with? The word who in the titles? There are many of those. I've just thought about those this morning and I brought them with me, and it would be nice to also hear from you. Which ones can you think of? Which ones do you have in mind? Songs with the word who, WHO in the titles. Keep them coming. 068 444 on my WhatsApp page or my WhatsApp account, Vincent Maseko. On Facebook, it is my Facebook account. That's what I want to say. So keep them coming. Let's find out what it is that you have to say about these songs. Which ones do you know? How many can you give us? It doesn't matter really. Just give us the ones that we have, whether it's one, two, or many. It's just okay. Someone was quite, what's the word? Quite perplexed by the fact that I didn't know what happened after Bafana. Yeah, it's true. They thought I was joking. No, I wasn't joking. I didn't know what happened. I tuned into something else. I didn't watch that. I didn't go to bed, by the way. I tuned into something else. Watch something. I had heard enough of football. So I tuned into something else. Had they won, I would have stayed with the channel, watch more football. But no, I felt, I was going to traumatize myself by watching others play when our boys didn't do well. And what are you laughing at when Oba Matlala? Oba Matlala is laughing at the kissing your sister game. That's what they call it, man. Huh? It's not so important, like kissing your sister. It's not an important thing. It's not something you would spend nights thinking about. Ray, that kiss, no. It's not something you spend nights thinking about. You kissed your sister after all. Not important thing, a very unimportant thing, and something not to, rave about. Yeah, well, let's hope the boy gets third place. That would be nice as well. I see many people are happy that Bafana have done well. There's one minister who used to talk about mediocrity. I don't want mediocrity here. Talking about people being a bunch of losers and all that. So they have since done well. Boys have done well. Let's praise them. They've done well, and people are happy that they reach the semi-finals. When you compare with what used to happen in the past. And I was saying, I said that yesterday, that people will be very happy that I want the real thing, man. I don't want the semi-final. I want the real thing. Is that asking too much? Yeah, wanting the real thing, the final, bringing it home. Nah, I don't think it's asking too much. But yeah, that's all they could afford to do. Happy in the lottery, really, or penalties. It was just a lottery. So you either win or you don't win. And people like Debo Mukwena now missing a goal. It never happens. It never happens. But sometimes this thing happens. Lady Luck also has to be on your side, some people say. Lady Luck should always be there, Otherwise, when Lady Luck is looking the other way, not on your side, you just won't make it. I see authorities in Senegal should hold the presidential election this month as scheduled instead of delaying it by 10 months. Hey, that's the latest. Remember, we were talking not so long ago, I think it was yesterday, that there's going to be delay, a postponement as far as those elections, presidential elections are concerned in Senegal. No. They should hold the presidential election this month as scheduled instead of delaying it by 10 months. West Africa's regional bloc has said today, as the United Nations Human Rights Office expressed concern about the unprecedented decision in one of Africa's most stable democracies. That's Senegal. So President Macky Sall postponed the 25th February vote citing an electoral dispute between the parliament and the judiciary regarding some candidacies. Opposition leaders and candidates rejected the decision, calling it a coup. So now we are told that the United West Africa's regional bloc have said now the elections will take place, all right, this month. No delay whatsoever. No 10-month delay as far as that is concerned. The latest there from Senegal. 14-1 it is. Let's have more music. And of course, between 1 and 2, songs with the word who in the titles.
A small to medium business and want to advertise with us? Let's help you grow your business through Radio Bob on-air advertising, on-site broadcasting, on-air activations, social media advertising, audio advert production, website advertising, and mobile app advertising. To get the rates applicable to your business, send us an email at marketing@radiobob.africa. Marketing@radiobob.africa. Radio Bob, the station with a mind of its own.
Radio Bob Africa.
This is your former jazz host from the 80s, Felicia Mabuza Sato, the lady with a touch of trance. Congratulations, Radio Bob, station with a mind of its own. You really never stopped broadcasting in our hearts and minds. You were always there. You were the university for many broadcasters today who are still rocking the airwaves. I thank you for the wonderful years I had at Radio Bob. I will treasure them for the rest of my life. And I hope that next time I'm in South Africa, I can come there and host a jazz show. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be there. That's a date. I miss you, Mzansi. I miss you. This is Felicia Mabuza Sato.
Radio Bob Africa. The station with a mind of its own.
Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Every time I hold you, I begin to understand. Everything about you tells me I'm your man. I live my life to be with you. No one can do the thing you do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, got it. Anything you need, got it. Anything at all. I'm glad to give my love to you. I know you feel the way I do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, anything at all. You got it, baby. Anything at all. You got it, baby. You got it.
Hi, my name is Danta Shabangu, a member of the group Twins. I'm so excited to see that Red Pop is back. I'm so excited to see that they're championing a new era and taking us on a digital space where we are moving from analog into digital space. I'm very excited to see new content coming from them, a brilliant lineup. I'm very grateful that they've come in and to take up space where they belong. Radio Pop all the way. My name is Lata Shabangu.
Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
Mississippi, in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victrola up high. Mama's dancing, his baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. One could say you had a moon. Everything, always wanting more. Feeling you're longing for. Black velvet and that little boy smile. Black velvet with that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White lightning, bound to drive you wild. Mama's babies in the heart of every schoolgirl. Love me tender, leaves me crying in the eye. The way you moved it was so sweet and true. Always wanting more. It ain't you longing for. Black velvet and that little boy smile. Black velvet and that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Every word of every song that he sings for you. In a flash, he was gone. It happened so soon. What could you do? Black velvet and that little boy smile. Black velvet and that slow southern
Hi, my name is Lanta Shabangu, a member of the group Twins. I'm so excited to see that Dredo Pop is back. I'm so excited to see that they're championing a new era and taking us on a digital space where we're moving from analog into digital space. I'm very excited to see new content coming from them, a brilliant lineup. I'm very grateful that they've come in and to take up space where they belong. Radio Pop all the way. My name is Lata Shabangu.
Radio Bob Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
I was so high, I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispered goodbye, she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Oh, this love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I tried my best to feed her appetite, keep her coming every night, so hard to keep her satisfied. Oh, kept playing love like it was just a game, pretending to feel the same, turn around and leave again. I put her on. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa. I'll fix these broken things, repair your broken ways, and make sure everything's alright. My pressure on your hips, sinking my fingertips. Every inch of you, 'cause I know that's what you want me to do. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. My heart is breaking in front of me. She said goodbye too many times before. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before.
What a beautiful. It's an album called Songs About Jane. Songs About Jane, brought to us by a band called Maroon 5, an American band that gave us many great songs in that album, which is, like I said, Songs About Jane. This Love, one of their big hits, alongside Sunday Morning and a few others as well. Just before that, we got Elena Miles, Black Velvet, Rocking Your Socks Off Gently, on a lovely Thursday afternoon. And there was also the big O, Roy Orbison with You Got It, and plenty more still coming up. Now, Roy Orbison also gave us a song from the soundtrack of Pretty Woman. That's when I got to know the man for the very first time. Pretty Woman from a movie that stars Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. The very first movie I saw when I arrived in Mafeking many years ago. In Mahikeng, let me get this right, in Mahikeng. Many years ago, and went to Mega City to check out the movies. and I watched Pretty Woman. So I'll never forget that. That it was the very first movie that I saw. All right, plenty more still coming up as far as musical niceties are concerned. And talking about musical niceties, we've got songs that have the word "who" in the titles between now and 2 o'clock. Which ones can you give us? Have you jotted some down? I see people have done that. You'll realize that there are too many to come up with. It's easy peasy, man. Let's get those and find out which ones we have. Before we get onto that, though, I see the news from up north in Zimbabwe is that they have abolished inherited, or what they call the inherited colonial death penalty. The cabinet there agreed to abolish the death penalty, murder offenses, almost 2 decades after its last execution. The last time someone was executed there, sent to the gallows, so to say, was 2 decades ago. Now, the cabinet yesterday approved the memorandum on the private members' death penalty abolition bill introduced to Parliament last year, bringing an end to the death penalty introduced in Zimbabwe by British colonial administrators. And in an official statement, the Zimbabwe cabinet stressed that the need to maintain a fair and balanced penal system where aggravating circumstances can result in life sentences is what they did there. So yeah, quite an interesting one there from up north in Zimbabwe, doing away with the death penalty, what they refer to as the inherited colonial death penalty. Inherited because it was brought to the system by the British colonial administrators. More music. We're talking who today. Songs that have the word who in the titles. Who has gotten through here with those songs? Let me see. Well, someone says, "Who's fooling who?" I knew that the first one would be that. The first song you think of would be "Who's Fooling Who" by One Way. Thanks a lot there. MGJ in Carltonville. So you also mentioned, "I wonder who she's seeing now." Now that song is among the songs that I've prepared. I wonder who she's seeing now. Temptations, and that "Who's Fooling Who" by One Way. Luther Vandross and Martha Wash, "I Who Have Nothing." And I also have Bill Withers, "Who Is He and What Is He to You?" which you mentioned here. MGJ in Carltonville. Thanks a lot for that, man. We'll take a look at others as we continue with the show.
My name is Mamokgethi Phakeng. I'm an avid Radio Bob lover. I know Radio Bob from many years ago whilst I was a student at the University of Bophuthatswana. It was amazing. I mean, it was radio, revolutionary radio, if you like. I mean, in the sense that we were used to radio announcers, and here Radio Bob came, and Radio Bob introduced us to the idea of DJs. And DJs felt like people who were in charge. You know, they were choosing the music. They were saying what they needed to say whenever they wanted to say it. They felt free, powerful, knowledgeable, loving what they were doing. They sort of gave us a sense of what we could be as Black people. At that time, in the late 80s and early 90s, there were no Black people on radio who spoke English that way, who felt like in charge, like they were not talking to a script. And here they were. Glenn Louis, Pop Mabena, Tebogo Matima, Brother Edie. It was just amazing. So I'm so glad to see it back. A radio station with a mind of its own, a Radio Bob.
Radio Bob Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
Just one look in your eyes and I see the truth. And I try hard to hide that I'm made for you. But I know deep inside things that we could do. Just as long as we're together. Oh, but who do you tell? I might as well tell you. I can't believe that I feel this way. There's so much I want to say. I wanna hold you, please you, as we're making love all through the night. We would talk to each other, we would laugh and play, we would play it's forever. Every night and day, we would share every minute till the test of time. In the night, baby, yeah. Oh, who do you tell when you love someone? Hoping someone's in love with you. Who do you tell? Who do you tell, babe? I think I might as well tell you. Tell me. Who do you tell? Hoping someone's in love with you. Who do you tell, baby? I think I might as well tell you. I've hesitated much too many times, and I won't let you slip away from me. No, I know you're for me and me for you, but I don't know what to say or to do. So now that we're together, I'm telling you. Who do you tell? You love with me. I think I might as well tell you. I think I might as well tell you.
Hi, this is Alex Swansidi from Mark Alex. I'd like to welcome back Radio Bob on air online in the digital age. Welcome back, Radio Bob.
Radio Bob Africa, the station with a mind of its own. Radio Bob Africa.
Hey Tada, this is Brian Spider-Man Baloy. Yeah, geez, I'm here with Radio Bob. First thing I remember growing up, when we used to listen to the station, I remember growing up, we didn't really know who Radio Bob was till, I think, in the late 80s, early 90s. First thing I remember was the station with a mind of its own. Till still today, it's something that when you talk Radio Bob, that's the first thing you remember. Yeah, geez, later on, I think a lot of my brothers that worked there at the station, just going down memory lane. I mean, from Glenn Lewis to George Manyosi to Bendy Kobe, my own brother, Bob Mabena, the jam, to see it, that it's still here and it's been revived. So it's great and it's very exciting, and a lot of the new upcoming talent would start there. This is where legends were made. Let's hope we'll revive this and keep making new legends from this. Radio Bob, station with a mind of its own.
Radio Bob Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
Say you wanna walk out, you say you wanna leave. I can tell by the way we make love, you say things you don't believe. It's like your mind says no, but your heart is saying yes. I felt the warning signs about a week ago, so I tried to confuse you with happiness. Yes, I did. See, God only knows how you really are feeling inside. So I sat down with Venus and she said your running was love in disguise. Baby, I'm missing you crazy. I'm missing you like crazy. I've been thinking, drowning, sinking, wondering who's loving you lately. Baby, I'm missing you crazy. I've been thinking, drowning, sinking, wondering who's loving you now. All my friends say you're gonna be okay, but days have turned to weeks and Marches have turned to May. You said you wanna be alone, girl, but I see you holding his hand. Cause love is your religion, girl. You might hate the song, but you love the band. Yes, you do. See, God only knows how you really feel inside. So I sat down with Venus. She said you were running with love in disguise. Oh, baby, I'm missing you crazy. I'm missing you like crazy. I've been thinking, I'm drowning, wondering, still walking around. Who's loving you lately? Oh, baby, I can't sleep at night. Missing you like crazy. I've been thinking, drowning, wondering who's loving you now.
DJ's Boo.
And just congratulate you guys on reviving and keeping alive the legacy that is Radio Pop. We appreciate you and congratulations. I remember about George Manyusi. I remember Kaya Cool very well. I used to be a very big fan of Kaya Cool. He's one of my radio greats. I used to listen to Tish Mataz. I used to listen to Fat Joe. I used to listen to Adil More. I used to listen to Bob Mapen. I need to remember I was one of the people who was a fan of Radio Pop from when I was a lighty. That's one of the things actually that encouraged me to study Pitori, because I was always hearing those guys talk about Pitori. That's why I love radio so much. I was inspired by all the Radio Pop greats.
DJ's Boo, Sibusiso Liope. Radio Pop Africa. The station with a mind of its own.
I was playing for keeps, but she was playing a game. Now she's gone and left, and I don't know if I'll ever be the same. Oh, why? I wonder who she's seeing now. Oh, baby. I wonder who she's holding now. Who she's holding now. I wonder who she's seeing now. Oh, I wonder who she's fooling. She doesn't know now. She's tearing me apart, breaking my heart. Yeah. Doesn't know what I know when back the time when she was still mine. To the love I remember when I'd hold her in my arms again and never let her slip away. I wonder, oh, every day, I wonder who she's for. So close tonight, girl. I guess it's oh, oh, I wonder who she's for. I wonder who she's seeing now. She's seeing now. I wonder who the girl's seeing right now. She's seeing now. Didn't know she'd be gone today. Now I've got to find my own way, yeah. Even though I need a more each day. I wonder who she's seeing now. I wonder who's holding her right now. I don't know. I wonder who's seeing now. Well, I wonder who she's fooling. Baby, I wonder. Does he love you like I do? I wonder who does he take good care of you? Oh, baby. I wonder who she's seeing now. Oh, I wonder who she's fooling. If they got everything you need, but they give you all the love you want. I wonder who she's fooling. Does he know how to love you, baby? Love you, baby. Love you, baby. Like I used to. Baby, I wonder who she's fooling. Been a long time since I've seen the girl, oh, baby. I wonder who she's for. Do you think you remember me at all, baby? I wonder who she's seeing. And oh, baby, I wonder who she's
I wonder who she's seeing now. Well, that's a band from Motown there. The Temptations. Wonder who she's seeing now. I wonder who nose she's pulling now. Huh? Yeah. And just before that, music by Anthony Hamilton, who too asks a question. He too is wondering who's loving you now. One of my all-time faves there by Mr. Hamilton. And Tamia, who do you tell when you love someone? I always say tell the one you think you love or the one you love. And well, I see in that song she asks the question, and eventually towards the end of the song she knows what to do. Huh? I think I should tell you. I think I should tell you. Huh? Who do you tell when you love someone? She ends up saying, oh, I think I should tell you. Now suddenly she gets the answer. She answers herself. Sometimes you sit down and think about things and wonder, get bogged down in thinking about something and trying to get a solution. And eventually it comes, you realize, bingo, then that's how great, how good that is. Huh? And maybe it takes just thinking about it, not pestering people by asking questions all the time. Just think about it yourself, sit down and think about it. The answer might just be right there in front of you. Huh? Just sit down and think about it. All right, music there by artists this afternoon between now and 2 who are giving us songs with the word who in the titles. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to getting. 068-444-2424. Paul in Escott says, I'm thinking of Brenda Fasse's song. All right, no, I'm looking at the different communication. They're on a different date. On the 29th of January. No. We are in February, and it happens to be the 8th of Feb. Who is it? Michael Jackson, says Paul in Escort in KZN. Thanks a lot there, Paul. We really appreciate, man. And there's Vuyiswa Mbekeni, one of the usual suspects, I call them. She's one of the regulars who always gives us many, many songs. Escape, who can I run to? You Who Brought Me Love, Roberta Fleck. Who is Betty? Sherry Brown. I think she's the woman who said woman to woman. Let's talk about this. He's my man. Okay. Let's talk woman to woman. It looks like she's bent on finding out what her man is doing. The shenanigans the man gets up to. Her man gets up to. Now she's asking him, who is Betty? Perry Austin, the girl who used to be me. Bill Withers, who is he and what is he to you? Who is it? Michael Jackson. Who do you tell, Tamia? One way, who's fooling who? I bet most of these songs will be asking questions. Who? Is there one that has who in the title, in the middle of the title? I think there is. We'll find out a little later. Thanks a lot there, Vuyiswa Mbekeni in Stelfontein. There's Howard Mutswamiri in Santa Barbara, Mahikeng. Who do you tell by Tamia? Who's that girl, Madonna? That song is coming up, by the way, Howard. And who do you tell by Tamia? You say, and well, I see now. Thanks a lot, man. And Keltonville is where MGJ is. Thanks a lot, MGJ. I've done your songs, MGJ. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate. Umpimetsi says hello. Hi, Umpimetsi Dumela. They just say hi. A person sends a WhatsApp and says hi. Do you respond? Do you respond? Yeah, well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends, man. I'm talking about personal stuff here, not what we do on Radio Bob Africa. Well, on Radio Bob Africa, we expect you to comment on something. When you say hi, well, I will say hi too, and ask you, do you have something to say maybe about the thing or the topic we are dealing with, or are you just saying hello? Where are you listening from? We engage people. We are not rude. 24 minutes past 1 it is. There's more music still coming up. Songs with the word who in the titles. Which ones have you got for us? Keep them coming.
Do you have a small to medium business and want to advertise with us? Let's help you grow your business through Radio Bob on-air advertising, on-site broadcasting, on-air activations, social media advertising, audio advert production, website advertising, and mobile app advertising. To get the rates applicable to your business, send us an email at marketing@radiobob.africa. Marketing@radiobob.africa. Radio Bob, the station with a mind of its own.
I can't make you stay. I can only let you know I love you anyway. And if the road you take leads to heartbreak somewhere down the line, if someone ever hurts you or treats you unkind, you just run to the arms of the one who loves you. You just run to these arms, and these two arms will keep you warm. When rain has found your heart, never fear, I never part. You just run to the arms of the one who loves you. I want you happy. I want the best for you. And if you have to leave to find your dream, I hope that dream comes true. But if the world you find brings you hard times, if someone makes you cry, I'll be there to hold you. I'll be standing by. Just run to the arms, baby, of the one. You never have to worry. Just run to these arms, and these two arms will keep you warm. When
Hi, my name is Lanta Shabangu, a member of the group Twins. I'm so excited to see that Red Pop is back. I'm so excited to see that they're championing a new era and taking us on a digital space where we're moving from analog into digital space. I'm very excited to see new content coming from them, a brilliant lineup. I'm very grateful that they've come in and to take up space where they belong. Radio Pop all the way. My name is Lata Shabangu.
Radio Bob Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
Well. It's been a mystery, and still they try to see why something good can hurt so bad. Caught on a one-way street, the taste of bittersweet. Love will survive somehow, some way. One love breathes the fire, one heart burns desire. And I wonder who's crying now. Two hearts born to run. Who'll be the lonely one? Yes, I wonder who's crying now. So many stormy nights, so many wrong or rights. Neither could change their headstrong ways. No. And in a lover's rage, they tore another page. The fighting is worth the love they save. One love feeds the fire, one heart burns desire. Said I wonder who's crying now. Two hearts born to run. Who'll be the lonely one? Yes, I wonder who's crying now. Only so many tears you can cry till the heartache is over. And now you can say your love will never die.
Hi, my name is Lanta Shabangu, a member of the group Twins. I'm so excited to see that Red Pop is back. I'm so excited to see that they're championing a new era and taking us on a digital space where we're moving from analog into digital space. I'm very excited to see new content coming from them, a brilliant lineup. I'm very grateful that they've come in and to take up space where they belong. Radio Pop all the way. My name is Lata Shabangu.
Radio Pop Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
When tears are in your eyes and you can't find the way, it's hard to make believe you're happy when you're gray. Baby, when you're feeling like you'll never see the morning light, come to me, baby, you'll see. Love too pretty, baby. That's gonna help you through the night. We're not too pretty, mama. There's always there to make it. We're not too. Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna love you, mama? Who loves you, pretty baby? And when you think the whole wide world has passed you by, you keep on trying, but you really don't know why. Baby, when you need a smile to help the shadows drift away, come to me, baby, you'll see. Love too pretty, baby. Who's gonna help you through the night? Love too pretty, mama. There's always there to make it. Love too. Who's gonna love you, love you? Who's gonna love you, love you? Who's gonna love you, love you? Who's gonna love you? Come to me, baby, you'll see. Love too pretty, baby. Who's gonna help you through the night? Love too pretty, mama. There's always there to make it. Love too. Who's gonna love you, love you?
Four seasons. The four seasons with taking us back in time. December 1963, one of their big hits. If you mention Frankie Valli and his band, The Four Seasons, the name that comes to mind as far as songs are concerned will be December 1963. Oh, what a night. This time around, Who Loves You? Yet another song with the word who in the title. Played a couple of those. Who's Loving You Now? Anthony Hamilton, Tamia. Who do you tell when you love someone? I wonder who is she seeing now? The Temptations. Escape the arms of the one who loves you. Who's crying now? Randy Crawford doing a cover version there of a song by Steve Perry and his band called Jenny. The original version is just as beautiful, man. Who Loves You? The one we've just heard by the Four Seasons. Songs with the word who in the titles. Which ones have you got? Tsepang Mtagababa says Shola Ama, Who's Loving My Baby? One Way, Who's Fooling Who? Tamia, Tell Me Who. What else do we have? Clady JD Lisojani says Biggie, Who's Short Ya? Biggie, Who's Short Ya? Ice Cube, Who's Got the Camera? Ice Cube, Who's the Mac? From Clady in Josie. Thanks a lot there, Clady. JD, Pel Mahan, Dude Willing says Michael Jackson. Who is it? Who's Zooming Who by Aretha Franklin? Who do you tell? Gilbert Tekiso mentions that. Ronin Datulele, Who do you tell by Tamia? Who's Fooling Who? One Way. Roni Datulele Muchichwa from Lehuruzi. Velbedacht. Thanks a lot there, Roni. Voices Itlangu mentions songs that are interesting. Whoever said it was Love, Mickey Howard. Cheryl, who is it gonna be? There's Gavin Christopher, You Are Who You Love. Kenny Burke, Who Do You Love? Jacob Kamodi, a former colleague of mine, says, Who Can I Run To by Escape? Clady JD also mentions Who Is He and What Is He to You by Michelle Ndegeocello. And Sipo Gwili, Who's That Girl? Madonna. Sipo also mentions One Way, Who's Fooling Who? Who's Zooming Who by Aretha Franklin. 3 songs there by Sipo Gwili. Former colleague of mine also. Yeah, there's also Vido Hauna Hosi, who mentions Who's That Girl by Eve? Who Do You Tell by Tamia? Brandy, Who Is She to You? Yeah, great songs there. All in all, great songs that you mentioned here. Songs with the word WHO in the title. Who? Let's see now. Who is going to be next? Tell you what, this one has been mentioned many times on the show, and we definitely have to play it. It's coming up next, One by One Way. All right, let's do this. Man, one of those days. Hey, yeah, live radio for you, man. You press this, something happens, nothing happens there. Let's see if you try this, what will happen. Let's do this. All right, nothing still. Tell you what, let me try this one and see.
Radio Bob Africa.
Hi, this is Robert Marawa. What really created the heart and soul of what made me love radio was what Radio Bob was all about. You know, the music, the interaction, and also just how the DJs were able to be themselves. You know, there was no need to put on an accent. There was no need to act out of character, act out of what they were. And there was just a great connectivity between, you know, what Radio Bob was as a community, but to the world.
Radio Bob Africa, the station with a mind of its own.
When you had left me, that you'd really tear me apart. But what you did not understand is that you really didn't own my heart. You went out and did everything. You made me stay at home. But all the time while you were out there, girl, I wasn't always at home alone. Tell me who's fooling who? Are you fooling me? Or am I fooling you? See why you thought you were sneaking away from me. There was always someone else that I was waiting to see. But that's really not important now. It's all over, said and done. And now that the truth is out, little girl, you want the only one having fun. Tell me who's fooling who? Were you fooling me? Or was I fooling you? Who's fooling who? Are you fooling me? Or am I fooling you? You see, I got the last laugh. You've laughed all that you could. But what you didn't know, little girl, is that I've always had the winning hand. Tell me who's fooling who? Are you fooling me? Or am I fooling you? Who's fooling who? Are you fooling me? Or am I fooling you? Tell me, baby, who's fooling who? Were you fooling me? Or was I fooling you? Won't you tell me?
Radio Bob Africa. The station with a mind of its own.
Yeah. Take another look and tell me, baby. Who's zooming who? Who's zooming who? The fish jumped off the ooh, yeah. Yes, you believe the world played by your rules. Here stands an experienced girl. I ain't nobody's fool. Bump you. Don't step too late. You thought you had me covered, now boy. I got your back, but you're bound to be my lover. Oh, take another look. Tell me, baby. Zooming who? Zooming who? Fish jumped off the hook, did not pay. Yeah. Who's zooming who? Take another look. Tell me, baby. Who's fooling who? Who's zooming who? Well, the fish jumped off the hook, did not pay. You think you're smooth and you can pick and choose when the time is right. Just look me out, you'll be surprised to find gonna make you mine tonight. Oh, yeah. Tell me, babe. Did I? Oh, yeah. Say that look. Tell me, baby, who's fooling who? Who's fooling who? Take another look. Tell me, baby. Yeah. There's other fish in the sea, but they ain't me. Sure, right. Yeah. Who's fooling who? Take another look. Tell me, boy. You will remember my name. I'm the one who beat you at your game. Take another look. Tell me sweet things. Who's
Vincent Masego, Radio Bob Africa.
When you see her, say a prayer and kiss your heart goodbye. She's trouble in a word, get closer to the fire.